Firestarr, keeping it smashed.
Why are you laughing? Do the intro.
I'm trying.
Trying what?
Look,
Trying to say hello.
fucking hell, man. Wagon, number 5.
I know. What's happening?
Hey.
We're here.
We're actually doing a podcast
That's the
number
standard
5.
intro now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wagon, yeah, number 5. We're here.
To be fair, every week's a milestone. I think we get to every week and we're like, it's actually week 5.
We need
it's
to
week
just.
4.
I'll just try and drop new phrases every week, like we're in it to win it. Like, some random bullshit.
I don't think that's gonna get
I
past.
don't think that's applicable.
What's happening though? You good?
Yeah, I'm
How's
alright.
everyone?
I'm good, Resh. I'm good. You alright?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Wicked.
Alright, so, jeez, off the top of my head. When you want to jump in? Music.
You wanna do? Let's save that to the end. Let's save the.
Oh, you want to
to
save
end.
the tunes to the
Yeah,
end? Alright, there's a
yeah.
few
Save the
still.
music to the end.
Alright. What else?
Can we get in them pricks?
Oh, I know who you want to talk
Oh, the Daily Mail.
Yeah,
thing.
let's get on
Okay,
them
go on.
pricks.
straight in.
Yeah. Right.
Not even surprised. Like I said, how many times this happened now?
Yeah. Now, yeah, we can obviously, like you said, this happened so many times. We can obviously go in on them and say that they're pricks and they know what they're doing.
But this is a
That's the
different
main
level, isn't
problem.
it? To me, this is a,
And yeah,
it's
they
a whole
just-
nother disrespect, man.
They disrespect someone in that they're deaf, but I think it is just they're like scavengers. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So I'm doing a lot of presuming with this, but because I don't go on their website, but I'm presuming they do it just for clickbait
Purposely.
because they know that obviously people are going to go and look.
Yeah.
If they use his actual image,
Then it's just a normal, regular.
then it's just another
story.
exactly. And let's face it, no one that really gives a shit about Cadet is buying the Daily Mail.
No.
So what can we actually do about this? I feel like it's just everyone, we just
Everyone
take it.
just talks
just
about.
take it. That's it. Daily Mail go and just keep doing shit.
Daily Mail are dying. The Sun's dying. All
Yeah.
these newspapers are dying because the truth is, people that buy them are dying. Like,
I think more people
That's a
read.
mad one.
it's the
More
truth,
people
though,
read
innit?
the
Like
website.
that.
It's the truth. Like these people, like they're racist. They're ignorant. They don't know what they're doing, and their world is dying, and like their kids and their grandkids are into what we're into.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They understand having black and Asian people in your class at school is normal now.
It's normal.
Whereas
100%.
these people probably grew up in societies where people didn't look like me and you
Yeah.
and rest. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's cool for them to put a picture in the newspaper and try and take the piss. Like the Stormzy and Lukaku thing, all right, cool. That's a bit different. But when a man like Cadet dies and you go and disrespect his part of his legacy,
Yeah, 100%.
it's out of order. And I think we all know that. So
And they are reaching. They remember they do reach. They might reach people that we consider like irrelevant to whatever we're into, maybe. But there is people that, there is older people that they don't know.
You do realise they both have websites that everyone goes onto, and they actually get the most ratings of a lot of websites.
What do you mean?
They have online, obviously, you can read the news
Daily Mail
online.
Yeah.
Do you know how
But
many
that-
people at my office, other places that I've
mental.
worked, on their lunch will go onto Daily Mail and
Yeah, and that's fine, and that's for them. But what it is, and this is my point. Like the people you're talking about, that's their audience, and you lot stay over there in it. Like we're not. You know,
I don't actually do that. I just said other people.
Yeah,
You're
no,
in it
that's
with them. You're fully with them.
and but you don't see like GRM trying to get Daily Mail hits on their website by posting some slander. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? We're just in it's like you said there. That stuff's not relevant to what's really going on. It's
Exactly. They're just like.
That's
just
newspapers on a
cunts,
whole. Who believes what they're reading? Go on. Is it not biased? Which
of course
news
it is.
website isn't biased?
That's what I'm saying. It's dying. Like the way
bullshit,
we now as people are the media. We like it didn't need no news channel. It
Yeah.
didn't need no radio station. We got here whatever time we got here last Saturday, and we already knew. And then when we left, we was recording for an hour and 10. I don't know about you lot, but my timeline was just all Cadet
Yeah, 100%.
for like 2-3 days straight, and
Yeah.
still till now there's still people posting. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what annoys me. And it's just like you work at the Daily Mail. You try and tell me you don't know how to use hashtags.
Bro, that whole thing there is
Exactly.
just.
You're trying to tell me
there's some white man in the
That
office.
is their job. Their
There's
job
some
is
white
funny.
man up there who there must be editors going to him like, yo, so this is wrong, and it's literally probably a joke.
But to think
Do you know what
about
I mean?
it,
It's literally
but just
probably a
think about
joke
it.
up in
Let's
there.
say like, because Sideman did a video on it,
Right.
touched on some amazing points, but then I get why he done it, but I think it's counterproductive.
Yeah.
Because what they want is Sideman. Let's say he gets 300,000 views on that. Let's say out of them 300,000, 10% of people actually go and look at their
It's a win for them.
They got 30,000 hits.
Fucked.
Then from them 30,000 people, they tell 10 friends each, and
Yeah,
their
it's
10
fucked
friends
up.
go and look at. They getting 10 times the amounts of hits again, and that's what it's all about. It's ad revenue, bruv.
Yeah.
Bottom
It's
line.
like the word Daily Mail's not on your radar.
No,
now it is back on
exactly.
your radar.
It's
Yeah,
it's
good
ad
way,
revenue.
bad way. It's
And
still publicity.
There's so many things that this happens with. There's so many things that they do, like especially with the black community. That
I was
they
gonna
put
say
shit-
like it is like
they
they're
put- they
they're,
put-
they're on
'cause they know what
they're
they-
on you like
because the
heavy
thing
like
is,
that, innit?
alright.
like some bullshit.
the thing is, yeah, the black community and black music, black culture is just so in the UK is just
Strong.
so strong,
Prevalent.
and they want to know how to tap into it.
Yeah.
They don't know how to tap into it. They don't know how to be a part. They don't know how to be a Tim Westwood.
They don't know how
Do you
to
know what I mean?
make it benefit them.
Exactly. They don't have to be a Tim Westwood, and Tim's done what he's done, and we spoke on him already. But he's authentic with it
He gets that bullshit bare in the paper. He gets
Because
bare bullshit from
because it's
papers as well
jealousy.
about
I remember they tried
nonsense-
to
about
they
the
tried to
drill.
play him about drill. Exactly. That's what they do because they don't understand it, but he understands it, and he can embrace it, and he can live it, and he'll get love
It's
from
nothing to
he'll get
him,
love
like,
from some of the kings in the game like Skepta.
Absolutely.
Do you see what I'm saying? But they don't understand why. But because he's genuine, he's real, and he understands what
Yeah,
what it's all about.
100%.
But their way of tapping into it, they can't access it normally and ethically. So they'll do fuck shit like disrespect a man before he's even like he's been gone a week, and it's fucked up. But what we need to do as like people that are fans and love the culture is just not give them any promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
see.
You see what
Like
I'm
you
saying?
said, what can we do, Rush? Well, I don't think that's.
I feel like
That's what you can
people,
do.
Yeah,
Just
people are
don't-
doing exactly what they want. They're making it go viral.
Sideman made that go viral.
There you go.
Do you see what I'm saying?
If
I know what his intention was, but he made that go viral. He gave it more relevance. There would have been a bag of people that wouldn't have even been aware of it,
Yeah.
but they're aware of him. Like, we need to use our platforms more wisely. We shouldn't even be talking about it right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, true.
But I just wanted to say, Daily Mail, there's a bunch of cunts.
Yeah.
Bottom
Fuck
line,
you lot.
like, fuck them, fuck the Sun, fuck all of them. But
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? Let's just not give them any more
Acknowledgement or just like,
yeah, because they're gonna die.
Yeah.
They're gonna die.
Yeah.
They're gonna be done out here, and then you know what I mean. The real will prevail.
As long as the majority just know that it's some bullshit, then that's all you can hope for, isn't it? As long as people
Yeah.
know that it's some bullshit, and
I
they're
think
not
people-
deluded, and you know what I mean, they think it's all it's like normal behavior.
The annoying thing is that people will forget about it next week.
yeah.
It's just gonna be the talk of the town right now, and then next week they'll forget about it, and then we move on. But we need to realize when it comes around next time, when there's something else that happens, it's gonna be someone else's face they use, and just don't retweet it. Don't give them their hundreds of thousands of hits that they can then monetize on, because Pepsi wanted to spend some ad revenue with them or whatever.
Yeah, I hear that.
You get me?
On that note, what the
show,
Crep's doing
amazing.
well, he's putting together a tribute, like an event in Cadet's name for the money to go to build a studio, innit?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Do you know what it's like?
Yeah.
On a deeper level, I don't know what you lot think, but like obviously Cadet used to talk about how he wanted to be remembered.
Yeah.
Did you see what do you watch Filthy Fellas?
No.
This guy Specs Gonzalez works on JD anyway, and he done an interview with Cadet, and Cadet was talking about how he wants to be remembered as someone that gets like looked up in later on, like people have to look up who he is, they want to learn about him and all the rest of it. That's happening already. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the fact that they can do some epic shit with this event.
100%. Sorry, said
saying
that it's
20
patterned.
20 this
So-
like
20 surprise acts, unknown,
that's what I'm saying.
as in like,
yeah.
you're not going to know.
See, that's rated. I mean, it kind of obviously brings an element of publicity to them, but for them to actually use their platform and where they're at.
But they're
He's
saying
gonna get-
they're gonna then use every penny to do something in his memory.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's say they open a foundation or something, like he's gonna live forever. And I think that he must be like, I don't know, it depends what you think of the afterlife in it. But let's say he is somewhere looking down, he's gonna be buzzing
Yeah, man.
because that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To die at 28 and to be like he's gonna be a legend and he's gonna be the reason. We look at so many people that you don't really know about, and then you learn about them, and they did whatever they did, and this is why they've got a building in their name or whatever. Whatever they do with the money is gonna be amazing. I would love to go to that show. I can try to get down there, man.
Yeah. Is it March? It's on his birthday.
March the 1st or something. It's around his birthday. Yeah.
That's crazy. Where's in Brixton?
Brixton Academy, but the tickets are gonna go so fast.
Yeah.
You can't sleep on them. That's gonna be like wireless quick.
It's gonna be a movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 20. Like you can just imagine the names. And apparently his mum's seen the list and she can't
She's
even
happy.
believe it.
I saw the video clip of her. That was sick. Just talking the things about. Like,
Even that, the Hyde Park thing. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Them all in Hyde Park. That was crazy.
With the balloons
with the
and
balloons,
like,
yeah.
that was
That's the shit we need to
Cadet.
focus on. That's the shit we need to be retweeting and doing videos about, like the epic shit, not some washed up paper. It's on its last legs.
The Grammys.
Oh, yeah, anybody watch the Grammys?
Not
No.
really.
No,
I
I was
didn't
going to say I
really
didn't really watch it either.
Well,
Yeah,
did
but
you-
there was a lot of stuff just going around because it happened. There
Clips,
was like, clips
reviews.
and things. The whole Cardi B winning a best rap album, and everyone was proper
Yeah.
hating on her for it.
I don't get
A lot of
that.
people weren't hating though, but then I guess a lot of like J Cole.
But why
come
would
out-
you even get hate for that? Like, why is she even
What
getting
did J.
hate?
Cole say?
He just come out and said I felt like I won as well. The fact that she won made me feel he's
okay.
showing love basically.
Yeah.
But then
You know what I
there
mean?
was a lot of people who were like, she didn't actually have the best rap album. Who was she up against? I can't remember.
I don't
them.
even know who was in the
But
category.
there were
Drake?
some other people.
Probably.
I don't even know if it was Drake.
Was the US a good year for rap last year anyway? Did Kendrick drop last year?
No, that wasn't last year, was it?
I
Cole,
don't think so.
Did Cole drop last
Cole
year?
dropped. Did he not? No. Did Cole drop? Did he drop? No, he didn't.
I don't think he did.
No, he didn't.
There was a couple of tracks. I don't think it was an album.
No, I don't think he dropped an album last year.
More time it wasn't.
So other than Drake's 50% R&B album.
There's a lot to listen to on that
Yeah,
bad
do you know
boy,
what I mean?
bro.
Who's really competing with her?
It wasn't the Cardi B thing. Like, that's a point. But
Did you ever watch is it Drake? You were saying Drake's speech.
yeah, Drake was chatting and they cut him off. But I just want to just the one bit with all you talk about Drake. The one bit that the clip that I did see
Yeah.
and that I rated. Alicia Keys. Did you see her little like?
Oh, she's amazing.
Her little
like,
piece.
She is good.
I seen her what?
She had like two
Oh,
pianos.
she killed it, man. She
Did she?
killed it.
I need
She
to
done
watch
like
it.
Ella May's joint. She done like some Lauryn Hill
Oh, is it?
on the key, on the key, on the piano
Yeah, I
and
know how
that.
she gets on.
And yeah, that got me, man. I'm not normally into that soppy shit like that. The
Even if you're
big-
not into that.
Nah,
Alicia Keys.
Firestarr's
is
growing up,
awesome.
boy.
She's
you know what I mean?
amazing.
But I had to.
You need to get into that. Me and Resh want to talk about that stuff. I seen on your story you went and saw
Janae Aiko.
Janae Aiko.
It was for my birthday last year. It came up because it was this time last year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was one of the
Oh,
best gigs
sick.
I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Janae, yeah, honestly, I love Janae Aiko.
Do you know-
With Girl Crush.
Do you listen to the internet?
Yeah, I do actually
You can
sometimes.
see them.
Yeah.
Bro, you need to get on that vibe, mate.
Yeah?
Too much rap shit. You need to get on some.
Can we just,
Well, you-
too much drill and grime. Can we
Some
like
stuff you can listen
No
to.
drill,
Other
no
stuff.
grime, just
You can't.
rap. but
You can't listen to gigs with the ladies, bro. Well, actually, I don't know this day and age.
I mean, I really like gigs, so
That's what I was saying. This day and age, it's a bit
Oh,
different.
Lord.
it's a bit sexist.
Sorry, I'm trying to help him set the mood. You know what I mean?
I'm
But
there,
yeah,
man, I'm there.
Alicia Keys. I need to watch that because it got sent to one of my WhatsApp
You
groups.
gotta watch it. Just watch the little.
She had like
I must
two
have been busy.
pianos and she was just going sick.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just
Really?
doing her
Switch
in
from
it.
one to
Yeah.
she's. I mean, I just want to be clear. She's always been sick, but that normally you see so many performances at an awards thing.
Yeah.
Most of them sometimes just go over your head.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like nothing stands out. You can't tell me over the last few years you could be like, oh yeah, I remember this one. You just watch it and it's like
Yeah,
you said.
it
Next
comes
week you're
and
talking about
goes.
something else.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
a
yeah.
regular performance. But
Is it
I don't
that
know
sort-
what.
Didn't she
maybe
host the Grammys as well? She hosted as well.
Oh,
what
did
these
she?
ones?
Yeah, she's like amazing. She does everything.
Yeah,
She's
she
just
is,
such an
she
amazing,
is,
like,
yeah.
talented person.
Her and Swiss are just a killer couple, bro.
Sick.
They are a killer couple, man.
And then, so yeah, that was, I don't know whether I was just in my feelings because it was late night and a clip come up on like Twitter and I'm just there like,
Did you watch
just
it?
hearing her sing and I'm just
Was
like,
that also on Thursday? Did you watch it on Thursday? And then just added to
mesmerized.
the whole like 14th of Feb.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, just mesmerized by the greatness. And then Swizz, was Swizz at the, he must have been at the Roc Nation thing.
Yeah, we'll come on to that in a bit, I think.
Oh, but you're still, okay, so the
Drake definitely. Did you watch it? What Drake said.
I watch a bit of Drake's speech. There's so much Drake around, and nowadays every time he comes up, I just have to.
And that's the annoying thing. You're right.
I'm just like, he's actually really good, but there's just too much.
You're right. Drake. And you know what the annoying thing about that is? That for me was something important. That was the Drake that everyone needs to really see and listen to, not him playing fucking Fortnite or whatever.
Wasn't it him saying, the fact that people are singing my song and that's important?
That's a win.
Yeah.
Basically, he was saying how people should feel about like the Brits over here, I guess. That they don't really, it's just based on opinion. When you think about an award ceremony, it really is just based on opinion, and opinion of people that don't really understand what Drake's about or the culture's about. Do you get me?
Yeah, but then as well, like the whole thing's heightened by just the society that we live in. It's like, just because you didn't win, it's like the argument for the reasons why are just 10 times more stronger in today's world than they were before. Before it was like, here's the winner, you came second. Now it's like, fucking that was outrageous. Why didn't, do you know what I mean? It's just like, chill, just let it be, man. Like,
I think what he was saying was, if we look at like gigs, for instance, or Gets, for instance, like them man, they're probably, I think Gigs is nominated for a Brit, right?
Yeah, man.
So that kind of contradicts what I'm about to say, but they're not really going to be seen as winners on them platforms like how we would see it. Stormzy's one that did win the Brits.
Listen, I'm sure like that.
But what my point is that you'll still go to a Gigs concert and it'll be sold out, and you ask anyone that walks out of that concert, he's the best rapper alive.
That's what I'm saying. Like, although it's,
and no one else's opinion matters other than them, and I think that's what Drake was saying. He's saying like, you just need to be, don't worry about winning awards like the Grammys and saying that, I've not made it until I've won the Grammy, because all that matters is your fans, man. They're the ones that put money in your back pocket at the end of the day. They're the ones that buy your shit. They're the ones that come to your shows, and do you know what I mean? That's what
the Grammys as well. But a lot of people are saying like, bare people are like begging people to be there, and do you know what I mean? And as soon as like man's come, he's come through.
Drake posted his is it So Far Gone album cover? Did you read the caption?
What was
long
the
ass
caption?
caption.
That was cold.
What was he saying?
It was I
bigged
need a
up
rating
everyone.
for that caption.
Bigged up everyone.
Yeah, even Kanye got a big up for that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because he was saying all the people that helped him at that stage in his career, basically.
Yeah, because he re-released it, didn't he? A remastered version of that. I don't know.
I know it's available for streaming for the first time.
I've not actually looked.
That's what he said.
So
he said it's going to be available for streaming for the first time ever. But
what's jokes is like, I'm sure Kanye, in his little Twitter rants over the past year or whatever, he said he didn't even clear that sample that Drake used back then.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but Drake still bigged him up nevertheless.
But yeah, I don't know. I think Drake's a real. Just his whole point. I think it's sad that it's gonna get, like you said, it's gonna get mixed up in the whole whatever else Drake's doing.
Yeah.
But I think if you are an artist, because I don't know, you're around a lot of artists, DJs or whatever that are coming up, and they get sucked into that whole, it's bullshit, bro. None of that matters.
People are playing your music, man.
None of that matters. Like there's artists now. I'm not gonna name them, but there's artists now that won awards, and they ain't doing shit right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And all they got left is their awards. And there's artists that never won awards, but because they had their niche, they were able to tour the UK.
Yeah. No, I think on that note of the when is the Brits?
I have no idea.
I probably won't watch it.
When are the
You
Mobos?
don't probably come on here and ask me if I watch the Brits.
No, not even.
I'd rather watch the Mobos.
I don't even like the Mobos.
No, the Mobos is some
Are we
bullshit
hating
as
on
well.
the Mobos as well?
It's the rated awards
Nonsense.
now. I like the rated. I like what Postie's doing with the rated awards, but the Mobos are disappointing because they should have done what Postie's doing with the rated awards years ago. Like I'm talking when I was a kid. They should have been doing it, and they kind of tried, and they went for the bag, in my opinion. But yeah,
It's
big
all
up
a
Drake,
business.
man. Of course it is. Dame Dash.
So you were talking about, is it the Roc?
The Roc.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's part of
Event.
the reason. So all the man them like linked up in America, right?
So I only saw this because certain people clearly who went to it posted pictures on their Instagram.
Who did you see?
Do you actually know who I saw?
Who?
Because I follow Pretty Little Things.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, the guy from there did it. So then I looked
He's
into
killing it, by the way.
He is killing it. Go him. He's actually
You know there was
everything.
a guy when we were at Gets in Birmingham.
Fars.
Yeah, you follow him, King Fars.
Yeah.
I've bumped into him a few times. I was speaking to him that day, and then I see him in America at the fucking.
I'm gonna get fanatic in it. So I knew about Fars from time. When so I followed him and he was there. He was him and he was with
the Trapstar guys.
No,
The
he was
Trapstar
in
guys
America.
were there,
He's in LA with the Trapstar guys. I think they're the reason why.
Okay.
Okay, so what was the event?
It's like a brunch. I
Oh,
think
okay.
Just the Roc Nation.
just Jay-Z just
Party.
showing how much clout he's got for me.
But
like,
everyone was there.
everybody was there. It was like
Diddy, Jay,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean, Meek.
Why not? Any excuse for party.
Casanova was there. I think.
Yeah.
What's his name? Kevin Hart was there. Biggs was there, which is interesting.
Right.
Because all right, so Dame Dash, Biggs, and Jay-Z. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, obviously, you know Jay-Z is. You know
Yeah.
Dame Dash is, and Big. Do you know who Biggs is?
No.
So Biggs was a third string to who created Rockefeller Records,
Okay.
which is
The golden era.
which is now essentially Roc Nation.
Yeah.
And long story short, Dame Dash and Jay-Z fell out for whatever reason. I don't think we'll ever really know
No.
what the real reason is.
Well, he probably was just fucking too annoying.
And
Jay just knew that, yo, I can't
Yeah.
keep fucking hanging around this brother. My mates do that to me all the time.
And there's clips there's clips where you see Jay-Z, you can just almost see that he's getting annoyed with the situation.
Yeah.
Back then. And then they had Rockaway and Rockefeller Records, and Jay just done some smart business shit where Dame ended up with like 10 mil, and then Jay-Z sold it for like 10 times that afterwards.
Mad.
Or something. And now he's on his way to $1 billion. So that, like, your business partner that you started this shit with is on his way to $1 billion.
Yeah.
And he's just left.
Oh, he's just in his feelings.
Well,
He's got well, this is the thing. So he's got dough. He's like, don't get me wrong, he's not struggling, but
He's always held this level, hasn't he? He's always held this level of like bravado, and like the way you know him is like you just know him as this one type of, you know what you're gonna get, don't you? Every time I've seen him over the years talking, you know what how he's gonna say stuff, and then out of nowhere.
he pushes independence. Basically, he pushes that he's not really down for like sucking the arse of the industry. He wants to do things his way. Jay-Z's morals, he's always questioned them. Like, he's gone on and he's been poking Jay-Z for attention. Now in hindsight, it just feels like you were just wanting to get attention. And then Biggs, the third party that started Rockefeller, was actually his mate. So it's like me and Firestarr and someone else set up something. Firestarr's my mate. This other guy's my mate. I'm the common denominator.
Yeah.
They are now 10 years down the line at a brunch making billions. And
With everyone still in it.
And I'm at home watching it on Instagram. Kevin Hart was part of that whole era as well. He's there making stupid money, and you're just there at home watching it on your Instagram.
Okay.
He got in his feelings and he started.
So what did you post?
Just an apology, just some.
Oh, is it?
Weird as
Apologizing
fuck,
to
though.
I thought he was
Jay-Z.
gonna go on. I thought you meant he went on a rant or something.
No, he just apologized, and it was just like you'd have to really go in depth with it. But he like went on for time. There's Leo Cohen, Steve Stout. These are all people in the industry that he has just been disrespecting.
Yeah, he
and
has
just
been disrespecting.
ripping them apart for time. Got a book on these people.
Okay.
He's wrote a fucking book on these people. Like, and not talking 5-10 years ago. The book come out last year. And,
Yeah, man.
And he's apologized, and it's just like, for me, I was a fan of what he was about, because he's just like, for me, positive in the sense of being entrepreneurial and trying to build your own thing and not really bowing down to the industry. And then he's just done a whole 180 and said, oh, actually, no, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I want to be a part of it now. It's what it sounds
I
like.
want to be friends.
Because he wants to
Let's be friends.
Because he wants to go to the brunch.
Literally.
Because he got what do you
FOMO.
call it?
FOMO.
FOMO.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got FOMO. It's just like,
So FOMO
bro,
shit
you're a
out
big
here.
man. You're pushing 50. Like, you're meant to. You got to stand for something now.
So now it's just a weird one, isn't it? Now it's like, where the
No,
fuck do you
it's-
go from
yeah,
here?
it's a bit awkward.
Massively. It's
Like,
massively.
what's
awkward.
next? Motivational video 101. You can't
So do
fucking
you
buy
think-
into the wave now, can
Do you think based
Any
on
of it, it's just a waste. It's just a waste.
do
Sorry,
you think
go on.
based on that it's gonna now be a little they're gonna be friends again?
No
It's all
way,
gonna
you
be
don't
That's
good?
the worst part of it. I don't think he will be, because he actually looks so crazy out here now. He would have been better off just sticking to his guns and just carry on doing what he's doing, because now because there was a guy called Kenyatta that was, I think he was like his barber. They wrote the book together, and he was giving him a platform and helping him.
Is that the guy that sits with him and does the interviews?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen? He's done a video
Right.
basically ripping into him.
What? They're not friends now.
Well, he said he's cool. He's always going to be cool with him, but he don't respect what he did.
Fuck.
Cameron's dissed him. Did you see that?
Killer Cam.
Cameron dissed him as well, saying how he's the only real one left from Harlem, basically. Like, all these people that respected you for standing on one side and were standing with you now think you're a dickhead. And the people that thought you was a dickhead anyway probably think you're a bigger dickhead now. Like, what do you do? No. Where do you go from here? And he's about to be launching his TV channel and all the rest of it. Like, he's fucked it, man. It's sad for me.
It's hit you, innit?
Yeah, no. My life goes on, bro. My life goes on, but it's just disappointing. You know, when you kind of look up to someone, you think, like, why would you do that?
But in life, like, it's one of them ones where you can start something with some people and shit goes sour, man.
Which is cool.
You know what I mean, like,
things that go sour, but you can't make that much noise and then be like on the internet. I'm sorry, like, we're talking weeks later.
But is he not allowed to change his mind? Let's say at that point he was at a point in his life when he was like, "Nah, fuck this," and he did what he did.
Yeah.
And now he's thinking about it, you know, getting older, getting wise, and he's like, actually, shit.
But I don't feel like it was a genuine...
No, you're right. He can do that, but you can't do that. You can't do that in February when you was trying to insinuate in December that Jay-Z was a paedophile. When did that R. Kelly shit come out?
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Because he started talking about fucking
that was like
Foxy Brown.
It was beginning of Jan.
So we're talking about
talking about Foxy Brown.
So a month ago, you was on
Nick Cannon.
He was on the Nick Cannon podcast talking about how Jay-Z might have fucked Foxy Brown when she was underage, and then a month later you want to say sorry.
But then, you know what I mean? He just drops in his little nugget and then he just sits back like, I'll leave it to you to kind of figure out what I'm saying.
The worst thing he was saying, how Aaliyah had him in his feelings. Like, Aaliyah died years ago, bro.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that.
Is it just also the timing? Like, this was happening over here.
That's what
everything's
and then that was, he's like, seen this and it's just triggered it.
Yeah, but that's not, is that a genuine apology or is it just FOMO? Are you just sorry because you didn't get invited to the brunch?
There's no way back.
Like, that's it.
No way out.
And that's the thing. And you don't have to do it like that. You can send an email. You can send a DM. Like, you know what I mean? It just sounds.
You could.
Yeah.
There's always an easier way to sort the problems out than.
But then there's a whole
dropping the apology bits out. But that's the era we're in now, bro.
No,
if you lot leave this podcast, you best believe the next week I'm hiring 2 people. I'm talking shit about YouTube for the next fucking couple of episodes, man.
That's fine, but don't expect no fucking apology online. I'll tell you that much. You're lucky if you get a text message. I don't understand. I get it that's the era now. Sorry, I get it the era now, but it's not.
It's mad, isn't it?
You're grown. Like, do you know what I mean? If you're 21, then I get that. But if you're Soldier Boy, then I get that.
Yeah. But you've dropped so much endless sort of knowledge.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then you do that.
And talking about a man with balls. Guys have nuts. Like, you're like a bitch, man. You can't do that.
All right.
It's crazy.
Madness, but that brunch did look sick. I'm not gonna lie.
It did look crazy. Did you
I didn't look at it because I would get FOMO. So no, I didn't actually. I just saw people's pictures and then
I saw Fars in LA.
I couldn't believe that's the thing that got. I was like, yo, I just saw this guy in Birmingham like last week. Yeah, I was talking to him. I fucking was talking to him. Like,
he's
normal.
proper cool. He's fine.
What does he do though? Oh shit, he just
does
stuff.
I don't know. He's alright. He's doing alright. I don't know. I just know he's not.
No, but
the
thing that got me is you know Young Lights? Do you know Young Lights?
That's them two are best mates.
Yeah.
So it's them two are best mates.
On Young Lights' story, he reposted like a man's story, but it looked like his own. So obviously you're watching the clip, and it's like, where was it in LA? Where was it?
It's in LA somewhere.
Was it in LA?
Yeah.
Soon come for you.
No.
Yeah, he posted a clip, and like it looked like he was there, and then the next slide he's like, ha, that's not my clip. My boy's there. I'm not really. But I probably thought he was like with him. Do you know what I mean? For a hot minute, but yeah.
But no, it just looked crazy. Like, just to be in that room, or it weren't in the room, in that garden or whatever.
But it feels like it's taken that long for like to get that circle of like. Technically, what you're calling it black excellence.
Yeah.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah, but
They're
you have to give it time
like,
to get to that level for it to then be at that level for everyone. You could do that with a bunch of like 20-year-old kids right now who are artists, but it might not feel like that. Do you know what I mean?
But this is what, and I agree with you so much, Resh. And you know what it drew me back to being in that room. Obviously, man made the cut. Go check out the
that room. You're talking. Let him. He's in the vid. Yeah. Just let him.
I got more airtime.
He's making most of it.
I got more airtime than Firestarr. I was saying.
Listen, I'm in there, but
yeah, no. But
did
for
my
me,
work.
for me, like Resh was saying, you can do that now, and that's happened.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to tell me it's happened bigger. There was a time when you had Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, Tupac, all of them lot in the same room, and 20 years time, you're gonna have the likes of Gets and all the people that were in the room the other day. They're gonna be doing brunches, and you're gonna see them on a different level. It's just about timing.
You just got to give it, exactly. Just give it
But
time.
it's
been happening.
Yeah.
What was it? What was the Rockefeller tour they did when
Backstage, the original one.
Yeah, the first one they did.
Yeah, it was called Backstage.
No,
When it was Rock and Def Jam and all of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
DMX
Exactly.
and Method Man and Redman.
That's what we're living.
Backstage.
But when you think about the American era, if you compare it to our, that's now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if Bizzle did say that a couple of weeks ago that there should be something like that for the UK, where the UK does a massive kind of similar to that kind of tour. But the point about the relationship between the UK, I said, bro, you've seen it for yourself. You experienced it like backstage on that scale. Them London shows as an example for listen, I've been in key situations now where it's been gigs, scraps, Gets, London dates, and I see a bag of man coming together, and it's legit, love. It's love.
Yeah,
it
it's
does.
love.
It looks like there's a lot of love, even from as an outsider who's not.
It's so sick,
in it.
like,
Bro, just trust me.
Do you know what I mean?
Time. We're all like, a lot of the youngers will say we're not, but we're all young.
Yeah.
Jay, how old is Jay? 49?
I have no idea.
I'm sure he's pushing 50. Yeah,
Google
fact
that.
check that.
Should we fact check that?
But like, Jay-Z's still out here doing his thing. He's living life. He's still a young man. Like we think, when you hit, I know when I was in my 20s, I thought you hit 30. I'm 35 now. I thought that's it. You're done. Life's done. These lot like Gets, Gigs, all them lot, Wretch, all these dead legends. And when they hit, they still be out here. Chip's not even 30 yet, bro. Chip's not even 30 yet, and they're now making serious money, and the industry can't hold it back, and it's just got to keep on going.
But the real, I think the fact that they obviously a lot of them have close personal
friendships,
relationships, and do you know what
I
mean?
I'm the sure good thing. Do you know what's more important? The way they're bringing up the people that are now like the younger ones, and the way they're showing them love. Because you think about it, Stormzy's a lot younger than. If you think about like school years or whatever, if you take it a bit old school, someone like Stormzy probably wouldn't even have been to school with someone like Get. So it's a different generation.
100%.
And they're showing them so much love. The perfect example is Cadet last week. That just shows the unity within the game. And for me, that shit's gonna happen, bro. That shit's good. Like my nephew, obviously, who's there, he was fuming when he saw the documentary. He goes, Remtrex was there. Because he was meant to come to the Birmingham show. He's like, I should have come. I said, I told you. I told you. But he was gutted, like, and these kids are gonna be loving that shit. They're gonna be sitting there in awe. Like, I'd say give it another 10 years. That sort of thing will be happening. Someone like Biz will be able to do that.
100%. He was pushing. I told you. I remember he did mention it some time ago. That we got to come together and do a UK tour festival of the biggest.
Even
names.
just a show, like a festival.
But the way if you remember the backstage thing that came out all them years ago from the States.
Yeah, of course I do.
The wicked thing about that was you got to see the tensions as well between, because when you put everyone in a pot, artists, and you got Method. I mean, they weren't arguing between themselves, but you've got just. Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine just getting all the names together?
You know what? Fans love the drama. That's what I've noticed. Honestly, you can be fan, but you just love them when there's a little bit of drama and everyone's on that shit straight away.
Yeah, I agree with you. But it's in the moment, and that's what we don't realize as fans. What we're losing potentially, like the Biggie and Tupac shit. Everyone loved that. Yeah. At the time, it was like hit 'em up and do you know what I mean? This shit's amazing. Yeah. They're both gone now. Would you give up?
Don't forget the Nas and the J as well.
But then we lost. But then you might argue that in that era we lost some great collaborations.
Yeah, that's how I would see it.
You lose genuinely the Meek and Drake stuff. You potentially lost some good music for a few years as well. There's so many things that happen. Drake and Kanye. That's some good music. That's some good music that we're losing. Right, you lose more than you gain.
Yeah, when amazing lives come together, you actually get so much more good out of that than when they're beefing. Honestly.
Yeah.
And then where the Roc's concerned and what Dame's probably sitting there and looking at now is that just imagine how epic this shit would be if they actually stuck at it together. Because I was watching something, I can't remember what it was, but everyone that was associated with Rockefeller pretty much was at that brunch other than him. Just imagine that. All your friends at like from
but probably
school
not
or something
all
come together and you're not invited. That must kill you, bro.
But he's out now. There is no
there's no way back.
He
burnt every bridge.
Do you know what I mean?
But that's for me, burn the bridge and stand by it. Like you can't burn the bridge and then try and build it back again. That's worse.
I mean, just to play devil's advocate, in contradiction to that, that's happened to a lot of artists where they've then actually been okay, like Drake and Meek. They're making music now. Yeah. Because someone had to be there and be like, do you know what? Actually,
I agree with you, but I think with the difference with Drake and Meek is that Meek was obviously on some shit. There's a woman involved.
It's always a fucking problem, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? Nicki definitely had her part to play in it. And yeah, he was on like self-medicating and that. And it went on for a couple of years. Like, we're talking a decade. This has been a decade of stuff. And like,
this is what I'm trying to say. In comparison, that's not deep. The Dame Dash and Jay-Z thing, that wasn't deep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that is deep.
Oh, okay. Too much so that they're not. You don't see them.
Say again.
Be like being friends again. No.
I think it's gone too long. They're different people. Like we were talking like 10 years.
I don't think Jay gives a fuck, man.
And that's the thing.
Do you think he gets up and gives a shit? I don't think he gives a shit.
I think he does.
You're waking up next to Beyonce, bro.
I think
Are you giving a shit?
Huh?
You're waking up next to Beyonce. Are you thinking about Dame Dash?
I'm
just saying. I'm just asking.
I don't really rate Beyonce like that.
All right.
That's a whole different conversation. I don't know.
No comment.
Yeah, no comment. Try to get me in trouble. I don't know. I think he does. I think whenever Memphis Bleak comes out and talks, he's talking for Jay.
Love Bleak.
There's still like he's still history.
Not really a good rapper, but just my guy, man, Bleak.
Like I know it weren't like that, but it's like a relationship. It's like if you finish with a girl and she's out here talking every day, she's talking your name. And you're not saying shit. Like you may.
Sometimes you just lose interest. Like you just let them keep talking because you don't give a shit. Bro.
Not when they're trying to insinuate you're a paedophile.
Well, okay.
You got to clap back on that. No.
It's almost like, do you though? Do you even acknowledge?
You don't know, but Jay-Z.
Was it better that he didn't say or acknowledge that?
What you do, you just you create a brunch.
Oh, you do it like that, exactly.
That's how Jay-Z plays.
That's how he done it.
That's how he plays. And he'll just
I'm gonna show
everyone there, like, okay.
I'm gonna invite everyone.
Exactly. So you don't rate none of these people. Kevin Hart's this, that, and the other. Okay, Kev. And did you see Kevin Hart's post?
No.
Well, I think it was Meek Mill's post when he talks about if he basically said if you don't want to be in a room with all these people, you're a loser.
Right.
He goes, everyone in here is a winner.
Yeah.
Indirectly.
Meek's mentality now is just sick.
Oh, he's gone clear.
I love him.
Yeah,
love him. Love Meek. Love everything about Meek, man.
He's gone clear. But yeah,
music,
man.
Good vibes.
R.I.P. Dame Dash, I guess.
Yeah, he's done. You're just gonna get more fucking weird videos now, man.
I don't know. I think he's gonna have to go back under a rock for a bit.
You just don't know. You just never know.
Yeah, you don't know what's next. I can't see them making it up. I'll be surprised at Jay-Z if they made it up, unless there's some like next Illuminati conspiracy theory shit going on.
I told you he's not worrying about him, and we're not gonna worry about him anymore either. He's cut. He's cut. What else?
Did you I was gonna ask you about? I know it's like a bit off topic, but you seen what Tekashi's gone and like?
We're snitching. Yeah,
but we knew he was snitching, but you know he might walk away free.
Yeah, that's what they said. That if he actually snitches, basically, he would be able to.
Hey, listen, 369 man, I need him back.
For what, bruv?
For fucking entertainment, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Soulja Boy was not filling that void.
Was it that much of a loss? Was it?
I
mean, I actually listened to him. I read him.
Let me tell you something.
6ix9ine was like.
Let me tell you something. My man's out here right now. He's in jail. He's shaving his purple hair. He's getting all them tattoos removed, and he's probably getting a face job. You ain't seeing that guy again. If he comes,
no. That's
if he comes and performs,
back, then it's all different.
He's getting a bullet to the head, bruv.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
He's just in a fucked up situation right now.
You can't do that.
He created it himself. That's what's even more messed up. Like I can't even have sympathy for him. If you watch all of his videos and interviews from beforehand, you can just see it leading to this, and you're just like, oh.
And he got warned.
Yeah, exactly.
But the biggest fucked up thing about the whole thing is that he is now giving them information about stuff
that's serious.
No, that weren't he weren't even charged with. Do you know what I mean? He's doing stuff that he set, like Chief Keef.
Yeah.
The Chief Keef shooting. I don't think they were charged with that. but he's snitching on him.
Yeah.
He's paid the man to go and shoot at Chief Keef.
And now he's just saying.
And now he's snitching on the man that's gone to shoot Chief Keef. For no, like, yeah, he's done out here, mate. 6ix9ine ain't coming back, bro.
I mean, I get it. It's a shame. I think there was a nice like little era when it was all kind of fun and games, and he had some.
It was fun and games.
Yeah, but you know, shit got serious.
Maybe I went into it enough, but
it took a bit of time. There was a lot of shouting. It was pretty much just him shouting on a.
The records are all right, man.
Yeah.
I like them,
but they grew on you.
Guy with purple hair don't do it for me, man. Like us, and that DJ Academics just.
Oh, I don't want to talk about him no, man. Fuck that guy.
He just put me off him.
Seriously,
as well.
fuck that guy, man. He talks too much shit.
He's done that here as well. He's.
I don't think he is. You know.
Yeah, he is. He's on a ticking time bomb, mate. I think so.
Anyway. I mean, he's probably massive over there, but who fucking cares, man? Seriously.
He's on a ticking time bomb, but yeah, 6ix9ine's gonna get away with everything, bro. The paperwork basically says if you snitch and you do this and you don't get yourself in trouble again, we will not continue with the charges. So he's talking witness.
It'll be interesting to see what happens, you know, when he comes out.
We won't even know he's out. He'll be witness protection. I'm being serious.
He'll be a different person.
Like he'll end up in Mexico or something. Where is he from? Mexican. Is he Mexican?
Yeah,
I think he is.
He'll end up in Mexico or something. Like new identity, new passport, everything, and just to take down that gang. It's fucked though, bro.
Treyway.
It's fucked.
No, you can't say that anymore.
Their life.
Like, listen, no one's coming.
He's ruined people's lives, man. On some fuck shit.
Yeah.
So you don't like none of his tunes just out of interest in any of them, and nothing that you really bang.
I wouldn't say I don't like him because I haven't really heard him. And if I have heard him, it's been on radio and I didn't know it was him.
It is a lot of shouting. You've got to kind of get into that mindset to be able to listen to that much. 6ix9ine.
He just done too much, and it's just like now you're getting locked up.
Speaking of rappers and being locked up, 21 Savage is allowed to stay in the US.
Is he actually allowed to stay?
Have I missed all the fucking news this week or what, man?
But you know, just on that, I think there was a lot of talk and then a lot of where, like, if it was anyone else and it wasn't 21 Savage, they would have been deported.
100%.
They would have been gone.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
But because
we
it
spoke
was
about
him.
that last week.
Yeah,
Big money, innit?
he
It's
can
money's
stay.
involved.
There you go.
Man.
It's money and publicity.
He ain't coming back to Newham. It's all good. Don't worry. Staying over there.
It's not coming back with the man.
Sorry, don't want him back.
That whole situation is a bit weird to me as well. Like 21 Savage. Is he actually even real? Like what
Is he real?
What is he? Do you know what I mean though? What is he? Like that don't make sense. Have you seen him talking? No, but all of a sudden he's just a different person. It's just did you see like the picture of him? He's all dressed different. People taking a piss in it and saying, "Oh, he was actually English," like because obviously he's swag.
I've just seen a transition in him, just more serious. Like, it didn't come from when it was announced that he was from the UK. I thought, I mean,
He was getting bigger. Things you change.
he's talking more sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not even just that he's talking his content. I think has always been sensible. It's just the way he talks and that. Like I don't know, man. It's
a different generation of rappers, I feel, and there's a lot.
But he is
they
sick,
move
man.
differently.
His music's good.
Yeah, no, he is.
No, he is. He's decent, but I don't know. That UK shit just fucks. That US, Hollywood, whatever you want to call it, shit just fucks with me sometimes. Right?
We got the best shit in it. That's what we got the.
There's too much UK music.
Our own music is.
I think the music here is so much better, but the entertainment over there.
That's
that is what is key for them.
That's
They
what
want
it
to
is
be
over there. It's all
entertaining.
entertainment.
Yeah, it's not about
It's
Here,
the
like-
music.
It's just one big love and hip hop series over there.
Yeah.
at the moment.
Here is like
Yeah,
you said, who was it who come out and said basically, and you only so much you can say in the UK without someone coming and fucking quizzing you on it and checking you on it. You can't talk shit and because you're gonna catch someone at the headline show and the next thing you're gonna be next to them.
Bro, you can't be talking shit. You can't be talking shit. That's what
I'm
saying.
glad it's not like that over here.
What do you
though.
mean?
Like how it is over there. It's just like I
Fake.
said, all about it's all fake. So much fake. I'm not saying it's completely real, but I think it is more so about the music, like I said.
You get too exposed, and I think our thing's a bit too young for it as well. And it's just more smaller, and I think hopefully the longer it stays that way, the better for the actual music.
100%.
Once it gets bigger and more money comes into it, it just starts to get diluted. But yeah, I agree with you. It's good the fact that it's not just all fakery in Hollywood like it is over there, man.
Yeah, I hear that.
But yeah, no, but don't free 6ix9ine. Give him 45 years, prick.
You don't even rate. You have no opinion on it.
No, what he done.
Oh, okay.
What he done is fucked up. Seriously, Like he's ruined people's lives, bro. He's snitching on people for shit they didn't even like need. You didn't. Imagine me and you go out, yeah.
I love how the analogies are always
I'm
like, you go
I'm
on.
all
imagine
for
this.
this.
Imagine-
Break it down. For
Imagine
me
me and you go out, yeah. We're going out wherever,
Yeah.
and I've got for some. I don't smoke, but imagine I've got a big bag of weed on me, and I hand it to you, and I say, "Yo, take me to Birmingham," and you're driving down the motorway, and you're speeding,
Yeah.
and we
Likely.
get stopped. Feds, and I go,
It's not
yeah.
yours.
He's driving, and by the way, he's got a bag of weed in his pocket
Out of nowhere, just like
for no reason.
unnecessarily.
I just start snitching on you having my weed.
Fuck's
That's basically
sake.
what he done, and you go inside, and I walk away.
Yeah.
It's fuck shit, bro.
But I think
But we're talking like we're not talking no little 9 month or whatever or a little smack on the wrist or caution. These are going away for life. They're done. Like their lives are over. Kids, like families, everything lost because he wanted to be out here threatening Chief Keef.
Yeah.
And his career is done as well. He's just fucked up everything, and he got warned, and he didn't listen to nobody. But
He didn't have that
Exactly.
guidance, though, did he? Do you know what I mean? It's just
I feel
think he
like
did.
people come out there and say they did try to
he
warn
did.
him and guide him, but it just didn't. You
He
know when you're
knew
making that
better.
much money, it's like you just want.
Charlemagne told him on the Breakfast Club,
Bare times.
"You're done like within a year or two."
Yeah.
A year
True.
later,
Mad.
and he's here. He didn't want to listen. He thought he got Charlemagne, and he was there tweeting it and saying, "Oh yeah," or posting on Instagram.
My
saying,
interview's gonna be the biggest.
I got
Which
Charlemagne.
it actually, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I don't know,
was
that
one of the
Birdman
biggest.
one was
No,
fucking
that
legendary. Come
Birdman
on.
interview.
What's the respect on
I don't
Birdman's
think anyone
name,
can be
fam?
that.
Shit.
But no, he's 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine's fucked, man.
Speaking of music, you want to touch on some?
Some UK shit.
I
Yeah.
just want, let's just D-block straight off the bat.
You
It's
guys been
got
going on about this like all
wavy.
week.
It's wavy.
Young
Like,
ads, dirt bike,
yeah.
hard.
The whole. I listened to the whole tape yesterday. It was last night in the gym. It's cold, bro.
Waviest, some of the waviest guys, they are in their own lane.
Yeah, exactly.
They
That's what I
are-
like about it. And they're
they
just
are-
different. Young
I
Ads
didn't
is
really
cold.
rate them until I listened to like more of them now. To be fair, when they first came out and started making music,
I liked. That's true. Actually, it's only recently.
yeah.
The tracksuit remix.
Yeah.
It really made me rate them, and they done that. What's that? I can't remember the other track they did recently afterwards when
Nasty. They had
they
that
had nasty.
Nasty.
Bad boy
Yeah.
tune.
Nasty's big.
That just kept coming off my Spotify. I didn't even put it on my playlist, and it kept.
You sing the
coming.
words when you're
You can't.
in
not
your own space.
to get-
I'm a nasty at. You know them ones? I lick everybody. All that madness. Anyways, but I'm all for that. Like, my mind's somewhere else, bro. So
No, I love what D Block are doing, man. They're wavy, bro. They're what we need in this UK for it to carry on. To be honest
Yeah.
with you.
I think we're getting so much good music. New stuff. There's stuff that's coming out like them. It's good.
I think we need to, like I said about the American stuff, we need to make sure it stays like this though, because too many. You know what I mean? When there's too much shit coming out at once, it can turn out to be a bit saturated.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cold, man. D Block's cold. What else come out?
But the point about that D Block joint is like, for me, it's one of them. Obviously, albums take time to take in. It's only been out. How long's it been out? 2 days.
I think no, it come out. Did it come out
Yesterday or something.
No. I
Couple
think
of days.
A couple of days. Yeah.
It's not been long.
It's one of them ones where obviously it's got to get in the car. You know, that's how I'll take something in. Like, let it play, and with their music, like as well, some of the joints, like it's like mesmerizing music. It like beds into your
That's
head,
what I'm saying.
the hooks,
I
and
was
stuff
listening-
like that, and then you start
Yesterday I was
really picking
listening
your
to it.
favorites.
I was thinking like if I was still smoking, if this was still uni days, bro,
That's one of them
on a
ones.
different level.
Yeah.
Because they've like, especially Young Ads, his voice is just takes you somewhere else. I
Yeah,
think.
man.
And their choice of beats and everything together just is a bit crazy.
No, they're sick. They're sick, and the thing is, like,
How old are they?
young, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're young. I don't know how old, but
A lot of these lot are young. I didn't even realize. Ain't Heady one like in the early 20s?
Heady's young as well, man.
I didn't realize that.
On that note, just randomly, I know we spoke about it last time, but I did listen to that AJ Tracy joint, the garage. He's got a garage joint on there, isn't he?
You'll know, Resh keeps posting.
She was
I
chatting
posted it,
about
what?
it bare, and like,
But
I
I
actually
didn't even care.
Resh is head of the AJ Tracy street team.
fan club. That and the Tory Lanez fan club, obviously. You're
You
up
just
there.
hate on everyone I like. Is that what it is? Go on. Did you rate it?
Yeah, with Ladbroke Grove, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, good
tune.
joint, man.
Yeah.
I ain't heard it. I still ain't listened to it.
Well, you might like it, man. You used to listen to a bit.
Did you ever
you used to
listen
go
to Garage?
champagne bubbly and all them ones there.
Listen to Garage. I've listened to Garage.
You need to listen to that one, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to plug
15.
a garage tune here. They're not even just normal AJ Traces. You might like it.
I might listen to it.
Yeah, good joint. It's like I think you were talking about it, and I hadn't taken the album in properly, but like he is spitting. He can go over a lot of different things, and he does sound
the tracks are different enough
man.
for it to be like
He can do the gigs joint. He's got his selection's good, man. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Check it out. Did you see that last week? You were saying how you love people coming together.
We've seen a big one this week.
And then Los and DigDat.
Hard.
It's cold, bro. I like it. I like them too. You know, I'm not like. I think drill's sort of coming to that place where.
But this is like accessible drill. Like it's not drill, innit?
The shit's
is-
been.
We're not
sipped out.
talking about
I would listen to this.
ops and all this. That,
People
the other.
getting. Well, they are talking about certain things, but I think like the good thing about it is that it's good music, and that's the main thing. It's actually good music, and I don't think we really need to be.
I think I rate
focusing
that
on the
artists are
negative shit
making.
anymore.
They can make like hardcore drill beats, and I think it kind of polarizes the song into a very niche group of people who listen to it. But when you do something that's really good, but is a little bit accessible for a bigger market,
No, I get
like
you.
I rate that because I do like certain beats, but sometimes they're just too much. But this, I'd listen to that. The Loski and DigDat.
It was cold, man.
Yeah, it's
it
a
was
good tune.
it was one of them like as soon as I saw it, I thought, right. You were just saying last week how you wanted people to start collaborating, and would you say they're two of the biggest in drill? They're definitely two of the biggest in drill right now, I think.
I think Loski's pretty big. Because I'm not that into drill that I can only give you like half an opinion. I'm not sure. That's
I'd say they would. Well, DigDat's obviously come on the scene like last year.
yeah.
Really, he did literally come on the scene last year.
He came on the scene last year, but I think you got to look at who's directing him. Bouncer, that's his manager.
Bounce, yeah,
Play Dirty.
yeah.
He ain't going nowhere, mate.
Nah,
They got a plan.
But I'm
They
saying
got
them two coming together is a big look
Yeah,
for,
100%.
for the scene.
And I mean, Loski, come on, man, he's got fans.
Well, they
Yeah,
number one
there's
trend.
Harlem Spartans, all that. Like,
Yeah.
Loski's like, they're both destined for massive things, man. So the link up just makes total sense. But it's like when you don't know, sometimes you're not expecting something. Do you know what I mean? And when you get it, to be honest, like we're talking about that one, but I go back to what we was talking about last week because I just done the rap show this week.
Yeah.
A little bit late, but again, bro, the biggest feature was still the ambush and the sus.
Yeah.
Like fucking hell, man. Like seriously.
There's a few collaborations that could happen. That's the beautiful thing about the scene. Like you said earlier, the friendships and the bravado that's there. You can get some crazy joints, man.
But it's legit mad when you actually like just looking forward to just music on another level. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing people. I know people have heard the Gigs album.
Yeah.
I ain't heard it, obviously.
Yeah.
There's people that are gone. They heard it. Charlie Sloth's heard it.
Did you want to just mention that?
Yeah, I'm pissed,
Just-
man. Fucking hell, man.
Okay.
Just someone, do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's out in a week or whatever, but fucking, I am gassed.
Yeah, you could tell.
I think a lot. No, but
can
come on.
mention it
Are you
every
telling me
week.
that no? Are you like the majority of the scene must be like, yo, like, or am I buzzing and it's just a regular album dropping?
I think there's a
I'd be
market.
excited for that.
Come on.
I'm not as excited, to be honest. Like I'll take a listen. It's just not me.
You know,
what I mean?
Wretch is
But
on
I know.
there, innit?
I didn't know Wretch was on there.
Wretch is on there. I'm 99. Don't hold me to that, but I'm 99% sure that he's got a joint with Wretch.
Oh, because of the advert.
Yeah.
That
You
means
know
Gets-
when you watch it, you
that
know when
means
someone
Gets-
drops a trailer and you're fucking like, and you're just trying to suss out who's in there. Oh, is that guy in the studio? You know, you're trying to get every little gem out of the little clip that they drop.
But have you seen
Wretch
the
is
one?
in there, man.
Because Wretch, what is he?
Oh, you're
he
talking about
slaps
the
Aeroplane.
trailer. You're talking
Yeah,
about the trailer when he.
Yeah, he slaps Aeroplane.
No, there's
Gets
another
is in there
clip
as well.
Yeah, Gets is in there as well. Can you Gigs and Gets again?
It's about time though. It's been a while. I don't think it's happened since Gas
That's
Mark
mark a
9.
million.
But no, I definitely think you're right. There's going to be a large part of the scene that's gassed about it, but we'll see in it. It should be good. It shouldn't. It's not going to be shit. It's never a shit project when he
No,
drops them.
no way.
But
And
we'll
the thing is, like when the man
he drops quite regular as well.
Huh?
He drops quite often as well, don't
Who,
he?
Gigs?
Yeah,
Well, the last thing was what happened to them? The mixtape,
yeah.
bangers.
That was good.
Yeah, it wasn't even really let's not get into whether it was an album project or whatever you want to call it, but it was a mixtape.
I got so much abuse for not knowing the difference between all of that
shit.
this week, honestly.
Blame Gavin, innit?
The kids
Me?
in it. No, Gavin was like, what is the difference? And now we were just there like, I don't know. And then this week, some kids are just like, how do you not know? Don't you guys listen to music?
What did the
You
kids
should
say?
know.
Hey, what's
I
the
was
word
like,
on
shut.
road?
I was like,
Was it-
shut.
These are the kids I want to talk to because the kids can't tell me what a mixtape is. Because you know it's still ovaries when
You don't
bloody.
even know what. Exactly. You
You're
don't
still
even,
in
never seen a
ovaries.
CD, have you? You know what I mean?
You know what I
Come
mean?
on.
But nah, it's gonna be exciting just to see as much good music come out this year as possible.
Yeah.
Gigs dropping. I think Kano's gonna drop this year.
That's what I heard as well.
Yeah, randomly.
Been a minute.
I miss Kano.
top. Yeah, that's the thing.
That would be good.
Top Boy 3's coming as well.
This year,
I don't know. They're recording it now. They started shooting it now.
Drizzy, yeah? Over here.
I don't think he's in it, but I know
Is he not putting himself in it? Surely. he'll
we
be
might
doing
probably do a
something, right?
feature. I know Bashi's in it, which is a good look. But yeah, Kano must drop this year.
That would be sick.
I got a feeling Gets will drop again this year.
He's talking about it, ain't he? He
don't
said
know.
it as well.
Did he?
He's saying that he might go again.
I hope so. Chip will probably drop this year again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Wretch apparently dropping this year. Them lot were talking about it. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that stuff. But
I don't.
I heard
Oh,
a
right. Was that
conversation.
backstage
Yeah.
while I was busy putting in work, you're in the back
enjoy
just
yourself,
living
man.
life.
I don't class that as work. But I think Wretch is going to drop this. Hopefully he'll drop this year. And then that's it for me. That's a good year for me.
I was going to say, that's definitely a good year for music.
That's a good year for me, mate.
A lot of stuff.
But
What else? Anything? Have we missed anything else?
I don't know. I think that's it. Well,
New rap. Let me just. New rap show out this
Yeah.
week.
When did you actually put it out?
Yesterday.
Yes, I was going to say, I didn't even have a chance to
Getting
listen to
late, man. Bloody every week, just getting late. But yeah, it's out. It's in sync with everything else. So
to keep them coming.
it. Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah.
ain't nothing new coming out. We've got to watch out for. That you know about.
nothing
you heard
like
in the
everything
grapevine.
we just spoke about, really.
Nothing new coming that you know about. That ain't out already. Keep us posted, innit? Your story and that. Plug your socials and that. And plug mine. Mr. Gavin Cameron on the Insta.
Reshma.Chohan.
You know me, DJ Firestarr.
Keeping it smash.
You just
I was waiting for someone to, in my head, that's what I was just playing.
get it in, drill it in them, man.
I told you the girls are rating that intro.
Well, your girls, huh?
Yeah.
One. Listen, support us, innit? YouTube, usual.
Spotify.
Subscribe.
Follow.
Yeah, man. Like, comment, all that good stuff. Getting some positive feedback, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just keep it moving. On that note, you're not here next week.
I'm not here for 2 weeks, so you'll have a replacement, I assume. And then I'll be back.
We'll have a permanent replacement. You get me?
I don't know. It's not an option. I'll be back. I'm coming back.
Any females that want to think they can step up to the plate.
Do you know what? Any females? Yeah,
Me and Gavin are taking.
let's see some
me and
girls come
Gavin
up and do this.
Gavin, I'll send you the CVs.
I'm not getting involved, bro.
You can
not
sift
getting
through them
involved.
and select a
I would
suitable
love
candidate.
to see who you could find to replace me.
And get some cat fight going on. You're in dangerous territory here.
Yeah, I'm just causing
Fire
us a
Stop.
Try
problem,
it.
man.
Go on.
We'll see what happens over the next few weeks.
But now, Resh, enjoy your holiday.
Thank
Where you
you.
going?
Miami, LA. Did a little break. Get away from this cold.
Living life, man.
Ballin'.
Living life. What are you doing out there? Just
chilling.
holidaying.
Just chilling.
You gonna bring us back something?
What do you want? What do you possibly want from Miami and
Something
LA?
that people, I don't know, man. To be honest.
He wants one of them strippers.
Sorry.
Firestarr.
Don't know.
He wants one of
Don't know.
them strippers.
Just make sure you come back in one piece, man.
Yeah, have a safe
It's all
journey and
good.
all that.
Thanks.
See you lot next week. Peace and love.
We're out. Peace.
Bye.